Hello, everybody. How are you? As you can see, that's my dog Dee Dee right there. I'm Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. I do angel readings, and my website is www.hearttoheartreadings.com, where you can learn a little bit more about me. I've been channeling since I was, I think, 16. That's when I started talking to spirits, and the first spirit was my grandmother. And then after that, I started to get into angels and learning about God and all those good things. So when I start with a reading or with a live reading, I like to do general stuff. So this is just a little welcome card. Once again, hello. He wants to say hi. Hi, Lightning Spark. Hello, Style&Coffee. Good to see you guys again. So for today's general reading, it's past life. And I think that you guys are getting triggered. Maybe certain experiences or events, they're re-triggering emotions for you, and for some reason you just get really reactive to it and you don't even know why. It's like you feel kind of stuck with these emotions, but at the same time I think that this is happening to people that have like a watery type of sign. If you are a water sign, if your ascendant is a water sign, or even if your moon is a water sign, it just feels like these emotions that you go through, while it triggers you and while you do get reactive to it, you can easily let it go and go with the flow and know that it's not going to sneak up on you tomorrow or something like that. Sorry, I'm a little bit sweaty. It's super hot here. I think this is kind of, I don't know if karma is the right word, but it's like your angels, can you see those angel wings? Your angels want you to release this karma past life tie. Because I think that once you do that, it's going to help you to release certain parts of your identity that you feel weighs you down, or that really doesn't define you, that to the degree that you want to be known as or experience your life as. Thank you for donating. So yeah, just know that your angels are helping you out with this karma past life type thing, and that they will help you to release it, and that you will feel lighter. Apparently we are in some kind of like a gateway, like an astrological gateway, like it's Leo season or something like that. So there's a lot of downloads, a lot of ascension, so a lot of light kind of seeping into our physical and emotional bodies. So if we feel lighter and more expanded or expansive, that's probably why. Oh, hi, Slayer Existence. What a cool name. Okay, so before we begin, as it says in the title, current subscribers, they pay $2, and the new subscribers get a free reading. But how this reading is structured is that paid gets to go earlier. Okay, so Lightning Spark donated. So Lightning Spark, let me just check my PayPal really quick. And if you guys want to donate, the link is just right there. It's www.paypal.me/Jacqueline's readings. Okay, so Lightning Spark, what's your question? And while you ask, I'm gonna smell this because it helps me to like revitalize my energy. I don't know why, but I've been feeling really tired today. I probably need to drink more water. And Slayer Existence, post your question when I ask for your question, okay? So that way it's more organized and I don't have to like go back up into the chat. Okay, so Lightning Spark says, what's gonna happen with Zoraida? So what I see is that your guides, they swoop in to, it really feels like that general reading was actually well, like you were included. You were included in the general reading that I mentioned. Slayer Existence says, what scent is that? I have it's a lot of blends. A lot of them is by doTERRA. Some of them is by the plant company, or the essential oil company, Plant Therapy. Lemongrass, there's a lot of different stuff. Frankincense, blah, blah, blah. It smells like lemony Skittles. Okay. So anyways, Lightning Spark, it really felt like that general reading was for you because your guides are kind of swooping into this current moment to let go of that karma. And what that karma is that it's almost like you need female relationships to anchor you, like anchor your spirit, anchor your identity, but you hold on so tight that, you know, it's a way for you to control your existence. But they're really helping you to let go of that belief that you need that. Because it's almost like the whites of your knuckles are so, I don't speak Spanish. I have no idea what that says. If somebody can translate, that'd be great. I think that's about another person. Her name was Evelyn. Well, I think that you're right, but I also think that this trickles down into a lot of your female romance relationships. And so it's almost like the whites of your knuckles are so, you know, they're so white because you're gripping on so tightly, and they're just like, they're just like standing in the back, just like, let it go. Like, just let it go. Which is pretty funny. I think that they're making this transition easier for you. So if you happen to feel lighter within the next few days or the next few weeks, I think that that's why. That's your angels helping you out with this karma connection. He says, I'm asking about this girl because she's been telling me a lot of personal stuff that she doesn't tell anyone else, and it has to do with her health. Oh, thanks for translating. Hey. Venus04 just said she wants to say hi to everyone. Hi, Venus04. Thanks for translating, by the way. So guys, I don't have a mod. So what I'm going to do, or what I usually do, is put you guys in a list. Now, some of you guys that are new subs, which get the free question, the paid ones usually go earlier, okay? Just letting you know. Anyways, she doesn't tell anyone else, and it has to do with her health. Well, I know that she's telling you these personal things, and it makes you feel like you've been invited to somebody's intimate world, and it makes you feel touched emotionally. But it's very enticing for you to still want to hold on really tightly. So yeah. Don't worry about the little details of my reading. If you ever go back to listen to it again, don't worry about the details. Just notice how you feel at the end of the day with the next few days or weeks or so. So Slay Your Existence is next because she did. I'm trying to look through. Beautiful and Blessed. Hi, can I be added, please? Yes, you can. You're welcome, Lightning Spark. Thank you for subbing, by the way. Everybody like and sub, okay? Naala says, hello, good evening. I'm a new sub. Hello. All right, so it's going to be Lightning Spark. Let me type it out. And then it was, and then it's, who's next? Oh, yeah. And Naala. So that's a list for right now. Okay, so Slay Your Existence says, what do I need to know right now? I think that you're actually going through, I don't know, it sounds weird, but like a light transition, not as in gentle, but as in the color of light. It's almost bringing you into a new existence. I mean, I don't think, it doesn't feel like a harsh change. Like if you were to experience a new life, it's not that dramatic. It's more like as if your angels were carrying you with the light into a lighter state of health, of happiness, of wisdom, stuff like that. And usually when that happens, I mean, you seem like a very sweet, gentle girl already. So I think that that's why they're treating you as such. Let's see what the card says. Oh, all right. So this card says memories. I've never gotten this card before. I didn't even know I had it. I think you're also the person that resonates with the general reading that I always do in the beginning, where I said that people This is a time for people to let go of their karmic connections to the past, whether it's past life stuff or, I don't know, past things that you've done. For you, it's you're holding on to old struggles. It's almost like the bad stuff that you've experienced in the past, it keeps replaying itself in the current. But it's weird because it's like you'll be minding your own business, watching TV or whatever, and then there will be a scene in a TV show, and then it'll trigger those old traumatic memories. And then there's this like scenario that replays over in your head, and you're just like, oh my God, like I have a bad life. Like, for some reason, I'm hearing that my children are going to be upset with me. Or my boyfriend is not going to like me that much, or something like that. Oh yeah, my dog. He's a real baby's mama. Like, he just loves his mom, aka me. And it's really interesting that we're talking about past lives, because in my past life, you know, I looked at my dog and I was like, why are you such a baby? Like, even when he like needs something, he's like like that. And the event that keeps coming in my mind is that I lost my child when he went in a fire accident, and he came back in this life as a dog for me. So Slayer existence, does that make sense to you so far? Just like a repeat of old traumatic memories. Jahmari, hi, of course you can have a reading. But you're current sub, so if you're wanting to pay for that, it's just $2, okay? Maria Garcia, can I get a reading? I don't remember if I've given you one before. So Maria, you're a new sub, so please sub and like before you get a reading, okay? So great, that resonates with you right now. So that makes sense as of why your angels are using light to carry you into a new existence, into a higher vibrational state, because you need that, because I think that you don't know how to let go of the past on your own. So this is where your angels are stepping in to help you to do that. Okay? Whoa, why did that just copy the date? So just letting you all know that I don't have a mod, so I can't keep track of the questions. So if you want a question, like and sub, and then once I put you on the list and you see yourself on the list, I'll call you and then you can post your question, okay? You're welcome, Slayer Existence. Let me see. Let me put out the list right now. So my vibes, let me know once you've loved. I almost said loved. Sub and like, okay? And Jahmari, oh shit, I almost dropped my phone. Jahmari, once you send the payment, then I'll put you on the list, okay? Okay, so, oops, Slayer Existence is done, my bad. Damn it. So, beautiful and blessed, what's your question? Will the conflict with me and Ellen, is that how you say the name? Elan? Probably Ellen. Will the conflict with me and Ellen die down? Well, yes. That's a matter of fact, yes. I think right now, between the two of you guys just don't know how to hash it out right after whatever just happened. Hi, Mercury. My dog looks uncomfortable. Let me put this right here so that Beauty, are you uncomfortable? You want to sit right here? He's like balancing Doing like a balancing act. Okay, there you go. All right, anyways. He acting like a crybaby. I had a dream about holding a baby girl last night. She was so beautiful. Oh. Huh. Okay, anyways, I think I need a card to like focus my attention. Mercury, yes, just like and sub first, okay? And then once you do that, I'll put you on the list. I don't know why I always dream about babysitting. That's interesting. Ugh. All right. Well, okay, so mercy. This is for you, beautiful and blessed. And it says, divine mercy gives me the grace to be tender and accepting. Yeah. I think the reason why you're having dreams about babysitting is because you have this, it's almost like your soul's urge, almost begging you to be more kind to yourself. Because I think the reason why you kind of have like this tunnel vision almost, and like you see one perspective and it's really hard for you to get out of that one perspective. And your guides told me that you are stubborn. Kind of reminds me of my sister. Not that I'm talking smack, but like you guys relate to each other in that you guys only see one perspective. And if there happens to be an experience that urges you to step out of that one perspective, you guys are just really hard on being right. Oh, Felix, thanks for donating. It's Taylor. Hi. I remember you didn't get a reading last time, so you'll be able to get one this time. Let me just look for you. Yeah, you didn't get one last time. Just letting you know, Jackie, that the past life reading you gave me last week completely made a dream that I had years ago that was very powerful that I still remember. It makes so much more sense. Whoa. That's really cool. I'm really glad that I was able to connect that. It must have been disorienting to have that dream. And now that it's resolved, it must feel more connected, which is cool. My vibe says maybe you're going to get in a good relationship or you're going to get married to a good man, beautiful and blessed. Let me just finish beautiful and blessed reading. But anyways, so yeah, so you kind of have like one perspective and you're saying that's so beautiful. I hope so. I love children. Okay. Now, here's the thing, okay? You're asking, will you and Elon and the conflict between you guys be over soon? Yes, it will, because, and it's funny that you call him a crybaby because he's kind of like a baby, right? You need to let his emotions calm down. And then you kind of put like a little stamp on it and you say, he's a crybaby. And probably he is, you know, but I think he just needs that attention. Like he needs to be allowed to cry. And the reason why he's being so dramatic, I think, is because I think he doesn't know how to receive that attention. You understand? Because for men, there's a huge stigma of showing your emotions. And for him to show his own emotions is very powerful. It feels like for you internally. Because it's almost like a calling from your soul's urge to take care of this baby. She says, true, I was picking with him a bit while he was mad. That's funny. And it's funny, well, not funny, but she's holding like this flower. It's kind of white. I don't know if you, yeah. And she's holding it very gently and gracefully. And look how she's using her fingertips to hold on to that leaf. You need to treat yourself as such, meaning you need to treat yourself with the same gentle care as if you were a plant, a baby plant about to be born. And with my plant, I'm trying to grow cilantro leaves right now. And like, if I put water on it, like a little bit, it'll just be like, right? Because it's very very gentle. What's the word? Very weak right now. So it's a time for you to address your own wounds, because I think the reason why you can't do that for others, or the reason why you're so narrowly focused on one perspective that you want to be right, I think you gotta take the time with your angels and with supportive teachers in the physical world around you to heal. Because I think maybe your past or your upbringing, maybe even some karma stuff, it made you very sensitive whenever you were wrong or something like that, okay? Whew! I agree. I don't think I healed myself fully. And like, who has, right? Life is always showing you different parts of you where you could be more gentle and graceful with yourself. Okay, so Felix just donated. You're welcome, beautiful and blessed. Felix just donated, so I'm putting him at the first. And then I remember, what was the name? Mercuri. Mercuri wanted a question. And my vibes, let me know if you've liked and subbed so that I can put you on the list if you want to be there. Oh, and Jocelyn Woolard. I don't know who that is. Who's Jocelyn? Oops, I said your last name. I'm so sorry. Who's Jocelyn? I'm sorry. They don't know how to spell it. It's fine. Whoops. Who's Jocelyn? I don't know who that is. So this is what I've got so far for the list. Yeah, I'm gonna put whoever Jocelyn is, I'll put her after you, Naala, okay? So you're second. Oh, you're Jocelyn. Okay. So I'm gonna put like this, just so that it's fair, because last time people left because it was just taking way too much time for them to be read. All right, so Felix, what's your 2 questions? And while you do that, I'm just gonna close my eyes and replenish real quick. Okay, did you sub yet, my vibes? I got it, Style&Coffee. I know you're Jocelyn. You shouldn't have put your last name. Let me take that out just so people don't. Where's Felix? Man, the weather was getting so good in SoCal. Now it's getting super hot again. Oh well. Okay, I don't know where Felix is at. So, Naala, go ahead and post your question so that people aren't waiting. I'm from Central Cal and it's hot. Yeah, dude, it's hot as shiz. Okay. Naala says, my question is, should I get married to my current girlfriend, Kalia? I am a Capricorn and Kalia is an Aries. Also, we are both contemporary dancers. Naala, are you male or female? Let's get that out of the way first so that I don't misgender you. Tana hi, new sub. Hi, Tana. Thanks for subbing. So as you can see that there is a list, so I'm gonna put you the last, and please know that the paid peoples do get a first dibs, okay? So I'm gonna put you right there. I'm just waiting for Naala to confirm her gender identity with me first. Okay, you're female. Okay, great. I feel like I want to use this deck. Ooh, okay, cool. Let me see. Hi, Teh Ra. New sub, thank you. Ooh, yes, I'll put you on the list later because I don't have a mod, okay? But as you can see, there's a list already. Oh, there's 2 that wants to come out. Okay, great. All right, so should you get married? Okay. Whoa, holy shit, these are really powerful cards. Okay, so the first one says maturity, and the second one says Raphael, which is Archangel Raphael. If you don't know Raphael, he's, well, I think he's known for twin flames. At least that's what it shows on my tarot deck. This isn't a tarot deck, this is an oracle deck. He's very good with unions. I think that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to give me a feeling of merging 2 kindred spirits, which are twin. I think he's talking about twin flames. The thing about you 2 is that you guys are polar opposites. So I think that's why you're getting a little bit confused, because there's times and moments in your relationship where you kind of, it's not that you guys are not compatible. It's just that there's this really weird, so imagine 2 parts, right? This is you, this is Kalia. There's this weird rift that kind of like shoots into the relationship, and it makes you guys take a step back and not only look at each other, but look at within to yourself, because you guys are mirrors to each other's problems and what needs to be addressed. I'm wondering if you're afraid of marrying this person because she makes you look at things that make you really uncomfortable. Of course, there are things about yourself. And I think that part of that actually has to do with how society doesn't really integrate people that are not of the norm. Because it feels like you don't fully accept your identity because you've never had a society that welcomed you or welcomed your community. Does that make sense so far, Naala? And also, Kalia is bringing a lot of, Naala says, yes, well, our families, like your families don't accept you guys? Is that what you're saying? Because that makes a lot of sense too. Anyway, so Kalia is also bringing up Kundalini energy for you. I don't really understand Kundalini energy that well, but as you can see from this Raphael card, there's a snake on his staff. Kundalini rising, something like that. Basically, the Kundalini rising energy is kicking up a lot of dirt for you, kicking up a lot of old pain, a lot of old traumas, even from your past life. There's a lot of past life shit today, apparently. Our families are not 100% in support of the same sex. Totally. Because they're also not taught to welcome and accept your community. So that's a learning lesson for them, but you know, you can't control that. And I think that you're kind of tired of doing that too. But anyways, the Kundalini rising is bringing up a lot of stuff. Oh, it's Taylor. Shit, I did forget you. Sorry. Who are you before it's Taylor? I don't remember. Oh, Empress Daisy. Felix, where are you? Hi, Purple Light. Let me see where, I'm trying to find, oh, there you go. Okay. You're after Mercury then. Thanks for subbing, Purple Light. Yes, you can be on the list. And hi, Empress Daisy. Good to see you. I'm going to put you after Felix, if Felix is here. I don't know where he's at. Okay, so that's the list. Oh, shit. And Jahmari donated. Okay. Pack. Dude, there's hella people. I sent for 2 questions. I was off by 2 cents. that's fine. Okay, like I'm not gonna like come knocking on your door for those 2 cents. I'm trying to think about where to put everybody. Damn it! Let me finish your reading, Naala. let's finish. I know there's so many people. That's crazy. Teh Ra. Oh damn! I'm sorry, Teh Ra. All right. Here's what's gonna happen, you guys. I'm cutting it off at Orion, because you were the last person that isn't a paid person. Dude, what the heck? Okay. I don't remember where Teh Ra is, so I'm putting Teh Ra. I think Teh Ra is here. So I don't know. Let me know how that looks to you guys, okay? Yes, I am adding you, like I said. So yeah, I already talked about the Kundalini rising. You know what? Google that, because I think that's going to explain it a lot better, because I feel like there's so many people that I have to kind of like quickly speed things up. But as for maturity, Kalia is brought into your life for a reason. And I know that you're scared. The reason of fear, I think it more so ties to the real fear of really integrating yourself into who you really are. That is your true identity. And know that that isn't something that has to be obtained, sorry. It's more like something that you have to come to realize. So your best self is already you. And this applies to everybody, even me. Like, we have those days where we're just feeling shitty, we're feeling off, but that's when, I don't know, I channel, and then my angels remind me that everything is fine, everything is made from love and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a really powerful card, because your twin flame is coming into your life and stepping up and making you be like, girl, you got to realize how powerful and how beautiful and how strong you are. Felix was like, I got distracted over on TikTok. That's fine. And call on Archangel Raphael if you need that extra help, okay? All right, so Style&Coffee, did I say? Yeah, I'm going to do Style&Coffee, because I did say that she'd be after Felix, but then. Okay, so Style&Coffee says, I will let you know about my love life. I'm interested in a guy who is a Capricorn and I'm a Gemini. He has stopped communicating and disappeared. Uh-oh. Did you meet him on Tinder? Sorry, I'm just kidding. I had to say it, because men on Tinder, like, I don't know, I've been ghosted and it's just so rude. Like, people just don't know how to, like, emotionally communicate. Or it's like, do they even care? Anyway. Let's see. Oh, okay, perfect. I think this is going to really help you, this deck. So Felix, I'm gonna do your questions after Style&Coffee, and then it's Empress Daisy, okay? Minimum donation, it's $2 a question. And last time I was like, you know what, if you guys leave, I'm gonna answer your question anyway, but I decided not to do that. So it's gonna be different. Like, if you guys happen to leave, I won't be able to answer your question, okay? You're welcome, Naala. Style&Coffee says, I grew up with him. Oh, the Capricorn, okay. The guy who's Capricorn and you're a Gemini, he stopped communicating and disappeared, which is really interesting, because Geminis, they are rarely, I mean, I know a lot of Geminis who are just really talkative. I feel like that's one of their strong points, like just talking, not about like useless stuff. It's like actually stuff that like matters to them, but somehow they just like can't stop talking, which is funny. Okay, so the card for you says quiet time. And it says, take some, oh wait, are they talking about me? I think they're talking about you. Okay. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Excuse me. Need to restore my energy. Checking on my cat. Okay, cool. I think this needed to be it. I'm just gonna put this in here. Okay. Oh my god, my mustache burns. Oh, from the essential oils. What the hell? Anyways, I don't have a mustache. I'm talking about here. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that you are very talkative, actually, Style&Coffee. And I think that there are some things that you say that are actually, like, you say it out loud, but it's actually hurtful. Like, my guys are saying that it's insensitive. I think the things that you have accidentally said that are insensitive to this Capricorn guy, he's not much of the focal point of what the guides are showing me right now. It's more so about you. It's almost like you bring stuff that are painful from the past back into the present, but you do so by talking and saying it out loud. It's almost like you're like, remember that time when like you joked around with me and then you made me cry? Like, remember that? That was so funny. That was really fucked up. And then you kind of like keep talking about that and he's kind of just like, okay, like I don't want to remember that. Thank you. Luna Moon, I'm so sorry, but the list is closed, okay? Please like and sub so that you can be notified of the next one, all right? Let me put the list is closed. Anyways, does that make sense to you so far, Style&Coffee? And I feel like this might hurt your feelings, this stuff of what I'm saying, because it's like, I don't think, okay, first of all, they're telling me that you're passive aggressive. So it's like, you kind of did mean to say it in the way that you said it. But I think it's more like you wanted somebody to, God, this is getting red because it's like all burning and stuff. But you said it in the way because you actually don't know how to communicate your needs. Oh, God damn it, Jahmari, I'm sorry. Where should I put Jahmari? I think Jahmari will go. Damn, this is like, I get like, everyone's like, you forgot me. I'm like, damn it. Oh, Maria, you just paid. Okay, so then Maria, thank you for donating. You'll be after Jahmari. Here. So Style&Coffee, I don't know where you're at, but yeah. So let me continue if you are willing. If you're not, you can just, I don't know, go to the next webpage. And it's really, really funny because this, it's really bright, but she's going like this, right? And it's almost like, I think you need to sit still and think before you speak, which is a very like cliche saying. And it's almost like, duh, I should be doing that because you hear that a lot. But I think what they're really trying to say is that when you think before you speak, think about what's going to come out of your mouth and think about why, like, what's the reason of why I am saying it like that? And then once you think about like what you really need, say it. Just be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Capricorn guy. You know, I've been feeling this way and like, I'm really sorry that I've said things so hurtful in the past and I'm really trying not to do that again. I think you need to put him first because I think that you have a tendency to make it like, they're saying immaculate. Almost as if like you've done nothing wrong. You have a tendency to do that. So it's more like you need to put him first, like talk about him first. And then when you feel like there's quiet time where you can talk about you, then you do that. So address his needs first before you talk about your needs right now, not in terms of forever. Maybe that's something you need to practice. I don't know, but you get what I mean. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so, and then can you see like she has like a green aura surrounding her? I think that when you sleep, you have that literal quiet time to yourself. Like you're not like blah, 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 like talking in your sleep. It's a time for you to rejuvenate. Like literally you not talking in any scenario, but more so it seems like in your sleep, because it's like you can't make yourself talk when you're sleeping. It's almost like a reset for you. And when you wake up in the morning and you just feel like fresh, you don't feel very fresh though. You feel like stuck with a lot of like negative emotions, which makes sense as of why you kind of spew out this passive aggressiveness, why you feel like you need to present yourself in a way that makes you seem like you've done nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is a long reading, but I'm just gonna, they want me to continue. Maybe this will resonate with some of you guys, but they're saying that whenever you talk, you're really trying to patch up your wounds, like with a superficial Band-Aid. And it does work for you, but more so, okay. They're saying that when you talk, it's a release for you. And then as you patch up your wounds with like these Band-Aid looking things, you're really trying to make the situation not about you, which is really fucking weird, because it's like, it doesn't make sense when I'm seeing it this way, but it's more like a deflection technique. Like this way for you to keep talking. It's a way for you to minimize the pain that you're going through. So I think for you, you need to switch your game plan, so to speak, and try not to talk. Try to listen when you have a conversation and realize what comes up in you, which will actually be peace, because that is who we really are, all of us. Okay, so it's really about coming to re-experience that. Okay, all right. So Felix, what are your 2 questions? And Felix, if you're still on TikTok, okay, there you go. Felix, what's the next big thing coming forward soon? Any angel guidance right now? Yeah, let me just drink some water. Mm. Oh. Okay. Next big, wait, are those your 2 questions? Or is that just 1? Yes, sorta. What does that mean? Technically, 2 questions are what you paid for, and it looks like it's what you are asking. So, like, what? Try to be more specific. Like, you got 1 question? Is that like 1 question, or is that 2? Style&Coffee says, thank you so much. You are so right. Heart at heart. What? Anyway, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. It really looks like it helped you to be a lot lighter, which is great. That's what we all need to, strive to feel and stuff. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know that you enjoyed it. Sleepy. All right. Whoa, cool. Okay, so my vibes. Oh, damn it. I'm so sorry. There you go again. I really thought that I put you on there. That's okay. This is really embarrassing. All right. Let's just try to burn through these real quick so that I can get to some folks. Oops. Damn it. I'm on Felix right now, so let me just finish. Okay, so first of all, you got the Sun card, Felix, and you're asking, I'm just what do you say? What's the next big thing coming forward soon? Whoa. Okay, so this is about your health. Whatever it is, it looks like you're just gonna have a really huge revelation, and it looks more like a spiritual revelation because I remember you telling me in the past that you were an empath, and it's almost like you're surrounded in this gold light, but like you see it. And so it's kind of, you're just like watching this gold light wrap around you. And you're kind of just like, whoa, like what the fuck? Like this feels really good. This is Archangel Uriel, because it says right there, Archangel Uriel, as you can see, I'm in a rush. Uriel coming to assist you with your path in regards to your health. Because when you look at your health, you think that whenever you get sick, it's a setback. But have you ever thought about when you get sick, it's more like progress? Have you ever thought about that? I don't know if you have. Because it's you taking care of yourself whenever you get sick and you getting wiser and how to treat yourself. And it's interesting because it's like you're going to be going into natural medicines, like herbs and tinctures. It looks like essential oils, like you're kind of just like rubbing some essential oils and you're doing that. It's almost like you're going to be finding the power of real medicine. And what I mean by real, it's more like frequency based rather than like those white pills like Tylenol or something like that. And once you, yeah, Felix says, I definitely always think it's a setback. It feels like a punishment. It's not. Oh, no. It's actually about your expansion, about your growth whenever you get sick. It's helping you to tune into yourself, tune into your body and your energetic frequency and how to heal yourself again. Look at my dog. He's snoring right now. Anyways, yeah, so it's more like a launching pad forward whenever you get sick. Have you ever thought about that? So you're going to be really finding the power of these real medicines, and it's going to be like, instead of guns, it's going to be like you have these tinctures and herbal stuff and these essential oils to equip you with your health and with yourself. It's not about how you experience the world and what happens to you, but it's like how you feel about you, because right now is an isolation time for you. And it makes you feel very alone, because I think that you're very like, it's like you need people. It's kind of like almost feels like a desperation. But when you tune into yourself, like, you know that you don't need that. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Oh shit. I just saw like the butterflies, and then the next card has butterflies on it. It says transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So if you guys know or you don't know, it's like Leo season right now. I don't know. Empress Daisy would talk a lot better about this because I'm not very good at astrology. But it's like a huge portal of like ascension or something like that. And it really fucking is, because I see this time of, I see this time of light coming into the universe or to Earth or whatever, and scooping you up, Felix. It just looks like there's like a cloud of light, of divine warm light surrounding you, and as well as underneath your feet. So you're basically like floating with this light. It's almost like you're encapsulated. And it's like, it's not that you're going anywhere, but it's like your body is just getting lighter energetically, frequency-wise. So I think that once you feel that lightness within you, you're going to be able to be more intuitive and know which tinctures work for your body, which real medicines are truly the best match for you. You know what I mean? Like, it just helps to develop your intuitiveness. And they're also saying adaptive. It's almost like you're very stealthy, if that makes any sense. So this Leo season, this ascension process, is helping you to, looks like chameleon status. Give me a second. Like chameleon status, like shape-shifting. It almost looks like you're developing like a numbness to your pain so that you can just continue like normal school or whatever. Okay, so I believe, okay, I answered those questions. Okay, all right, Felix. Okay, so next is Empress Daisy, and then after is Jahmari. So Empress Daisy, what are your questions? Okay. Oh my God, Felix says the numbness describes my intestinal inflammation. I'm just avoiding it at this point. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know. To me, it just sounds like you're going to be more stealthy with your body, if that makes sense. More resilient, they said. All right. So Empress Daisy says, just read me down. I know Spirit likes to talk about my shadows. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. I feel like I need to go into the tarot deck. You're welcome, Felix. Thank you. Oh, damn, I put too close to my nose. That's a weird blend. It smells weird. Should I do it? Okay. All right. So let me just tune into your energy right now. Yeah, you look like beat down, almost like your expectations didn't turn out the way that you hoped it did. And I think that kind of shattered your confidence somehow, or this trust that you hoped to place. And this card says things not turning out the way that you hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk, blah, blah, blah. So here's what did I call him? Mike? I don't remember no, what was his name again? I don't remember. But the spirit guide that always comes to you, he's, you know what? I don't like saying this because I would not want to say this to myself. She says, yep, I was crying all week that I might not go to the beach on my birthday. Yeah, so he's kind of saying that you need to Mark, there you go, that you need to toughen up, basically. You need to, he says you need to put up or shut up. I don't like saying that because it's like, I always see guides as very nurturing and stuff. And I don't know, like it hurts me when guides are very like to the point because I'm kind of just like, ah. Let me see. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I think he said suit up. Okay. He's like, you need to act like a businesswoman, he says. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's kind of like he's saying that you need to be more resilient. You need to have tougher skin because when it comes time for you to start your own empire, he says, he's talking about a business. You need to make decisions in rash, what's the word? In like quick moments. It's like something could happen, you'll be like, but you need to be able to make that decision with confidence and with love. Love in the sense of, I know what I need to do that's best for myself. It's almost like a hospital setting. It's kind of like, oh, like, damn, somebody lost their leg. What do we do? Empress Daisy. And you're just like, okay, we need to do this and this and this and this. Purple Light says, would you make a video on how to connect with guides? Yeah, I could do that. Sure. It's really like Mark is saying that you're just mulling over spilled wine, so to speak. Like, you can't do that when you have your own empire, basically. And it's kind of weird because we're jumping from who you are today into who you will be and what you will experience in the future. So they use my birthday as a lesson? Really? Wow. I mean, you know, Mark kind of, he looks like he's smiling to the point of laughing. Not in the sense that he's mocking you, but like, he says that you're smarter than you think. Okay, he says to take this personally is to not see how special you really are. He says that you need to use this tool to your advantage for optimal growth, he says. He says, I would have been fine with this any other time of the year, but my birthday? Let me see what he has to say. I think that you're kind of like kicking up dirt that doesn't need to be kicked up. He's saying that, I don't know why he's saying this, but he's saying that logically your birthday is a day just like any other day of the year. It's really about what you make of it. That's what your birthday is, right? Like you can make your birthday tomorrow, just invite all your friends and have a dinner party, right? He says that you need to use this as a tool to your advantage, to your growth. This isn't about you. What? Wait, what? Hold on, give me a second. He's saying that, I don't know, maybe this will make sense to you in the future, but he's saying that there will be times in your future, in your day-to-day life, where you're going to be needing to make these really serious, rash decisions, but they will be coming from your heart. And he's saying that, like, in relation to this day of your birthday, this importance that you're weighing on your birthday, you're making, like, if you did this type of scenario in the future of when you need to make those really, really important decisions, like, it's going to be a shit show, basically, is what he's saying. He's really trying to protect you because he loves you so much. Like, he thinks of you as his heart. So he's really not trying to offend you. He's just trying to be real with you. He's trying to be honest with you. And that's what real friends do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a very dreamy person, almost like a hopeless romantic. The way that you view the way you want your life to be. You want it to be bouquets of flowers everywhere and to be walking on red velvet and stuff like that. He's saying to be throwing a temper tantrum is not to be seeing the truth of the situation. And the truth of the matter is that no matter what happens to you, it's not going to defeat you, basically, is what he's saying. Like, your life isn't going to crumble. Your identity isn't going to crumble. Who you are is not going to shake. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that that's kind of all making sense to you, because it kind of just feels like it's really up in the air right now, but I think that you will be able to solidify those pieces. Did you ask 2 questions, Empress Daisy? He's just looking out for you, basically. Okay, so what is your second question? Okay. Oh. 2 is about love coming. Okay. Do you have any specifics, or is it just that? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So your cards are Focus, Intention, and Mother Earth. Okay. I think that your attention is wavering. A lot of the times when we want something, we think about how the media presents what we want. Like, we want a model boyfriend, or like we want somebody with like 8-pack abs or something like that. And I think that you're kind of getting clouded by what the media portrays. You know, life isn't about fame. It's not about riches. It's not about money. It's really about what life is. I think it differs for everybody. But for you, surprisingly, it's about humbleness. And I'm not saying that you're not humble. I'm just saying that the way that media presents how we should be happy, it's making us really confused about why our life doesn't look like that. And for you, it's the simple things. Like, I know that you want to go to Egypt, and I know that you want people to fan you with a like a phoenix, no, not a phoenix, peacock feather, and that's cool as fuck. Like, if you can manifest that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your life. But I don't think that the rich stuff is the real things of substance. You know what I'm saying? You're very, I was going to say basic, but like, I'm not trying to say that. Like, it's the basic things that make you happy. Not that you're basic. It's the cool breeze. It's the way how green the tree looks. It's the grass beneath your feet. I think that's the stuff that brings you real fulfillment. And I think that when you start to focus your intention on things that truly make you happy, not in terms of material stuff or how things should look, you're going to attract the right one for you. Why? Because you see what really matters to you. And so you'll be able to pick out the fuckboys or the fake people or whatever and be like, hey, you know what? That guy, he looks genuine, And as for this one, Mother Earth, interestingly enough, this had to come up. You seem like a mother to a lot of people. Empress Daisy says, I did get caught up in material things. Yeah, for sure. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're of this world. And we watch TV. We're going to be programmed and shit, which sucks. Yeah, so you... Oh, okay. They're saying that you're called to help upon... Damn it. As you can see, my energy is starting to like... Okay. You're called to help upon those that want to reawaken to themselves. And for that to happen, and I think that you do see the unfolding of the spiritual part of all of us, which is happiness, which is joy. It's like that child sense of happiness, right? You don't really need stuff to be happy when you're a kid. And for you, it's about reawakening people to that part. So it's like when you remember that you're a guide and that you're like the light for people to shine the light on what they need to focus on, you can do that for yourself. And I know it's so much easier to figure out other people's problems than to look at your own. But with the help of spirit and with the knowledge of spirit that you have when you channel and when you do readings and stuff like that, nothing is impossible, because you know that magic exists. So I know your second question was like, what? It was about, what was it? Oh yeah, about love coming. Yeah, it's totally coming. Deborah the model. I am not doing readings, but you know what? I do readings outside of YouTube, so if you want like a per question one, you can go onto my website at www.hearttoheartreadings. Okay. Right now the list is closed. Otherwise, you can sub and like for the next Sunday. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So you remember when like we were talking about this goofy guy that you don't imagine to be your soulmate or whatever, and how I kept seeing like a fucking train. Like I'm like, why am I seeing a train? They said train wreck. And I really don't think that they're talking about a literal train wreck. It's more like a metaphor. I think that things will just be like crashing into your life in a way that you don't expect. And you're kind of just like, what? Like, why did that happen? Or like, why the fuck? Why am I seeing that? Why am I seeing 222? and it's kind of like they're ringing the bell. Like, that's your soulmate kind of a thing. And I hear like wedding bells and like, you know, but like wedding flowers or whatever. So you guys are going to get married. You're going to get married to that guy. In terms of how soon he's coming, they don't want to tell you because it's like it's not what you expect to happen. Okay, so Jahmari, where you at, girl? I can do a reader. Martin, I'm sorry. Just like and sub so that you can be notified of the next one, okay? Because right now the list is closed, okay? Or you can get a reading outside of this at www.hearttoheartreadings.com. Empress is like, oh, come on, Spirit, stop playing with me. I don't think they're playing with you. I think that they just want you to live your best life. You're welcome, Empress. Okay. Yes, you can have a general. Give me a second. Let me just chill for a little bit, get some water. He always has to be next to his mommy. All right. Oh, shit. I'm going to spill my water. All right. God, I keep putting it like on my skin, and it like keeps burning my skin. This is a good deck for you, Jahmari. There you go. That already popped out just like that. Okay. So you got Page of Fire, outgoing, creative. I'm trying to read it from the screen. Confident, mischievous. Ooh. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. Ingenuity? Wow, okay. So first of all, you're a smart lady. You're very creative. And I'm not just saying that because the card said that. I can feel it. They said that you got this creative spark. And like I see you dancing because I remember you told me that you did dance and stuff like that. What the hell? Anyways, and I'm just gonna keep going because I feel like I want to hold back, but I guess I shouldn't. So like I'm seeing you dancing, and it's kind of like you have these new dance moves, and you kind of get freaky whenever you dance, but you're kind of like shy to let that inner freak out. But you're gonna like think about a way to do it where everybody is not just like, oh shit. Does that make sense to you? Like. It's funny because you look like an awkward girl, like you're just like secretly like trying to get your freak out because you need to like express it, but you don't want people to look at you funny. And I think the reason why they're mentioning this, she's like, oh man, I think the reason why they're mentioning this is because you use dance as a release. It's more so about your identity, actually. Sorry, I was looking at the cats outside. It's like when you get your inner freak out, you get to express who you really are. And that to you is very liberating. It's almost as if you were silenced for a really long time. And for you to be able to dance, just do something really quick and not have people like notice or whatever, it's like, oh, fuck yes, like I needed that so bad. It's almost like doing like a yoga move. And it's just like the best release that you've ever gotten in yoga. It's kind of like that if you've done yoga before. Okay, they're also talking about book smart. Oh shit, yeah. I remember last time we did a reading for you on live, and we were talking about using your college career to get the most out of your major and thus starting your own business. And I see you kind of, I don't know when college starts for you or when school starts for you, but I see your face in the books, and you're taking it really, really seriously. Like the things that you learn, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna take these notes down, and then I'm gonna like put it in a folder somewhere and just keep it there in case I need it for the next time. Which is very good, but they don't want you to be exhausted. They don't want you to exhaust your resources when you're taking every little thing so literally. They want you to have fun while you're studying, which is like, but it's like they want you to enjoy what you're learning and not get burnt out by it. And how is she going to do that? Okay, they're showing me that you're putting on headphones and listening to music as you're studying, so that it's not so much of a burden for you to study. And it actually helps you to retain information better when you're less stressed. So, okay. All right, so Maria Garcia, are you still here? You're welcome. Where's Maria at? And if Maria isn't here, Mercury, are you here? Okay, so Mercury, you can post your question because I don't know where Maria is at right now. And it's Taylor, are you here? Excuse me. Okay, perfect. It's Taylor's here. Okay, so you're going to be after Mercury. So just post your question when I call your name, okay? Okay, so Mercury says, is there a friend who's untrustworthy around me? Yeah, totally. This person is a huge red flag, and I think that you know that already, but for some reason, like, you kind of let it slide because you want to be nice to her. So it's like, I remember I was watching TikTok one time. Oh, fuck, there's Maria. All right, so I'm going to do Maria after Mercury, and then it'll be It's Taylor. So I remember I was watching a TikTok, and this girl was saying, like, you need to let go of the people that are being abusive to you. The reason why you're giving them a second chance whenever they say mean things is because you're a genuine person, so you think that they're a genuine person and that they're going to change or whatever. So that kind of applies to you, Mercury. I think that you're just too nice to these folks that are not very nice to you back. Because it's like you want to give them an opportunity to redeem themselves, not in the sense where you're entitled, but in the sense where they can somehow heal and come back to you and be a better person through their own personal journey. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And I think that you need to develop that kind of street smart in a sense where you learn from the people that have treated you wrong, where you don't give them a second chance. You know, some people are different. You know, that's also where you got to be smart and be like, you know what, that person hurt me, but I can still see that they're different than the rest. Okay. Whoa. There you go. Your card says relationship dynamics. You're too nice to these people, Mercury. And I see that the purple color is very significant in this card. And to me that they said wisdom and maturity. Yeah, so what they're saying is that once you have this wisdom and maturity, you'll be able to like pull back almost like outside the box perspective and look at what's happening within this person, though. It's like you're using your mind to dissect their actions, their behaviors. They're also saying that you're a very creative person, so that you use color to, what is that word when like you see certain colors for different days of the week or something like that? I don't know if that's how you are, but they're saying that you categorize based on color, so that when you see people, you're actually seeing their aura, and you're seeing the color of their aura. So you can actually read into the future. Maria, I can see that you're here. I need to finish Mercury's, and then it'll be you, and then it'll be It's Taylor, okay? Because all I see is, yes, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. I think it's just a lag on your internet, or maybe it's mine. I don't know. But anyways, so when you read that person's aura from this outside the box kind of vision, you can see whether they will betray you again like they have in the past. So that is a way for you to develop your street smarts, so to speak. Okay, Mercury? In terms of if there's a specific person, she looks like a girl. She looks like she has long brown hair. That's kind of like an ash brown. I could be wrong. When I see things, it's really just like a part of my own imagination. But she also looks very pale, like pale freckled skin. I don't know. Maybe she exists, maybe she doesn't. But yeah, she's not very nice. She's quite nasty. So yeah, you need to use your own discernment and figure out where you should let her go. Okay, Mercury? All right, so Maria, what's your question? You're welcome, Mercury. Just waiting for Maria's. Okay. I want to love reading with Antonio. He is a Leo. I'm a Gemini. Is there a future for us? No, I don't see that. And the reason being is because I don't know. Well, first of all, he's like a dreamer. He's kind of like a hopeless romantic where he projects his desires onto his partners. So that's not very healthy in any scenario, because he will always have this expectation that you can never meet. And it's like, once you have this child, that's his realization point where he's like, oh, fuck, this is not what I wanted. I'm out of here. He seems like really entitled, and that like if he doesn't get what he wants, then he just dips straight up. Like he's not willing to dig through the dirt and find the gold, so to speak. So yeah, no, there isn't. And it's better that way, because he doesn't seem like a genuine person. Like he lives in his mind, but not in reality. Okay? That was really fast, but I hope that helped you. Okay, so It's Taylor. What's your question? And guys, I know that you're seeing me answer these questions from a live type of way, but when you get a personal reading with me outside of YouTube and on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, it's way more in-depth and more comprehensive. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and get the per question. I do 1 or 2 questions. One question is $8, 2 questions is $12, and then I do a live for $100. And I know that's just like, fuck. But it's really about whether you want to spend that kind of money, because I know it's kind of like weird to get a reading for that type of money, but I don't know, whatever resonates with you. I don't know how to advertise myself. Okay, It's Taylor, general reading, general love, please. Okay. So I don't know if you're dating right now, or if you are a Scorpio, but it looks like there's somebody who's coming into your life that has Scorpio in like one of their 3 main, what's the word? Whatever, like house, ascendant, sun, or moon. They said Scorpio moon. So this person, he's gonna be very like romantically intense. He's gonna want your body like all the time. And you, at first, you're gonna just be like, really, like, I don't Like, am I okay with this? Like, I don't feel very uncomfortable. Like, you'll feel a little shaken up because he's so intense, like almost as if he's on the hunt. Like his desire is just at another level. Oh. Oh, okay. They're saying that he's predatory. That's probably why you're uncomfortable. Does he mean to be? 100%. He 100% wants your body just for your body. And like once he's done with it, he kind of like tosses it away like trash. So use your gut instinct. When you feel that you get this sense of like, oh, like this is really fast and I don't feel comfortable, leave, because that's the guy. Or if you happen to hear that there's a Scorpio in his sign, just be like, but of course, you know, wait it out before you really have that gut instinct. And I think that you will. It'll be a very powerful gut instinct where you're just like, oh, fuck, something's not right. So that's when you're just like, I gotta go, bye. Rodrigo, I'm sorry the list is closed, but like and sub for the next live, okay? I'm live every Sunday. Maybe you need to pee? Yeah? Sergio, can you take her out? Tana, there you are. Okay. Thanks for posting that question. You're welcome, Miss Taylor. They just want you to be safe. We want you to be safe, that's all. Okay, so Tana says, how does Sebastian feel towards me? Well, he thinks that you're very attractive. Like when he looks at you, he's kind of just like, oh my God, he looks like, not that I'm saying you're Asian. I don't know if you're Asian, but he's like, she's like a little China doll. Like if I touch her, I'm afraid that she's gonna break. Like some kind of like porcelain doll or something like that. Yeah, he's really attracted to you. So that's one of the feelings. I mean, what else am I supposed to say about that? He likes your name and the way that your name like sounds. So yeah, he's just really attracted to you. I don't know if you're trying to be serious with this person. If you are, it does look like it has the potential to go long term, but right now I don't know if he's ready for that, or I don't know if you're ready for that. So yeah, so there you go. All right, Teh Ra, is Teh Ra here? Oh yeah, you guys, I forgot to say, I made a new video for current mothers and future mothers. So it was a message that you need to hear in terms of your sense of peace, okay? You're welcome, Tana. Okay, if Teh Ra isn't here, is my vibes here? It's really interesting how Scorpio moons, like we talked about that Scorpio moon and how they said that this person was predatory. It just, I think it's like that person could have been aligned with his real self. Like he could have used that, you know, negative nature to be more sensual, but I think he's like be more the grabby type. I don't know. Kind of interesting to think about. Okay, I don't know where Teh Ra or my vibes is. Is Purple Light or Orion here? Okay, what's up, Purple Light? I like how you used a purple heart. It really fits with your picture. Okay, so what's your question? Oh, Teh Ra is here. Okay. So Teh Ra, just post your question because you were first on the list, and then after will be Purple Light. Oh my God, I need a haircut. I'm always wearing it in a bun. Okay, Teh Ra, I'm waiting for your question, okay? Okay. What is the situation with my ex, me, and third party? You know what's funny? I kind of got this kind of like direct thing from you, this energy. Jennifer, I'm so sorry, but the list is closed. You can like and sub so that you can return for the next Sunday's live, okay? Oh, my vibes is here. Perfect. Fuck. My vibes was, where's the list? Okay, let me just post it just to, so that we can align with the line. But anyway, so I got this kind of like this energy from you, Teh Ra, when you post it. It's kind of just like you're very direct and you're very like logical. Like you categorize things. I think that you're a very organized person. It seems like everything in your environment, it just looks like there's not a trace of dust. Is that true, Teh Ra? It just looks like your mind is just very fucking organized. What is the situation with my ex, me, and a third party, like trying to see who he chooses? Oh. All right, I feel like I need a card for this. They're saying that I don't. Oh, Teh Ra's like, no, lol. Okay, can you elaborate a little bit, Teh Ra? Oh, my dog needs water. I'm getting myself together. I'd like to be organized. Oh, well, it's manifesting. I think it's gonna happen. Maybe that's my higher organized self. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is your higher self. Interesting. Okay, let me just finish Teh Ra's. All right, so. I mean, I think you're right, Teh Ra, because your question in itself seems unorganized. Like, it seems like a very, like, weird place to be. Sorry if there's chat in the back. I have a small apartment, so it's hard to be in a quiet spot. Like, you know what I mean, Teh Ra? Like, your part in life right now just seems very, like, like, what the fuck? Like, what do I do? So that in itself is not very organized, right? Miriam, sorry, just like and sub so that you can be notified of the next live. I go every Sunday, okay? Because the list is closed. Or you can get a reading with me on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Okay. So the card for you, Teh Ra, is receptivity. And it says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. So it's like imagine yourself sitting in your unorganized room or whatever, and you kind of feel like stuck, or you feel like this weird gut feeling in your stomach, and you're just like, like something about this place doesn't feel right. That's kind of what you need to do in this situation right now. I think the way for you to be organized is, first of all, using your intuition. Sorry about the noise. Using your intuition so that you can discern what part of your life needs to be let go first. And I think that cleaning your space, or at least having a very clean space, it will help you to have your intuition come up more clear. Oh my God, I'm sorry, the noise is really loud. So should I use my intuition to determine who he chooses? Okay, I actually sent him a goodbye text out of fear that he would choose the other person. It's not about, okay, because what I feel from your energy right now is like you want to control and you want to hold on, and you also want to hide too from this situation, because it's like when you're not chosen, you feel like you've been rejected or that you're not good enough. And that is a mirror to how you're feeling already. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a part of yourself that feels that way. Oh, okay, it's not loud. Okay, good. So it's not about who he chooses. It's about what you should do. Like I'm not here to say like should and shouldn't. It's about feeling what you need to do for yourself. And when you really do that, you'll be like, is it smart for me to be waiting around and wondering what woman he chooses? You know what I'm saying? And then you start to think about your worth and your own desires. Like, what do I really want? Like, I definitely don't want to be waiting, right? So your higher self kind of shows me like her dusting, and it's like, it's time to dust away the stuff that needs to go kind of what thing. So I am working on myself. Yeah, and that's great. And I think that this is a good opportunity for you to practice what's best for you. And it's hard to choose what's best for you, because we're always afraid of like, well, what if my choice that I make from my heart isn't gonna be what I want to happen, or what I want to see to happen and achieve. But that's when you need to have a direction of what you want to see in your life. So if you were to use your intuition and to feel what you want to experience, you know, start there. I was wondering if I should have considered being friends instead. That's another question. I'm sorry, I've got people waiting, but it's, you know, I'm not, it's almost like you don't know how to rely on yourself. And that's what you need to practice. That's what you start to ask yourself, what do I want, and stuff like that. Okay? My dog. All right. So my vibe says is WH77 message. What? Okay, so we only do one question per person, especially if it's free. So choose a question, my vibes, like just one. You're welcome, Teh Ra. I don't believe in these things, but I'll subscribe. Okay. Thank you. Oh, and Pisces, the list is closed, as you can see. So just like and sub so that you can be here for the next live on Sunday, okay? I do it every Sunday. Third deal. Okay. Purple Light, you did ask already. What was your question, Purple Light? Because my vibes isn't responding right now. Okay, so what are A's current feelings for me? Is he thinking of reaching out? We separated 2 months ago with no communication, and I know he's with someone new. I don't know if we still have a connection to look forward to. All right, so I'm gonna just read the first question because I think that'll go into the second, okay? So my vibes, just pick one question. So once you're done with that, then I'll read it, okay? All right. Oh. Okay, so there's two cards for you, Purple Light. So the first one says new exercise program, and the second one says relationship dynamics. And they're both purple, and your name says Purple Light, which is funny. All right, so his feelings for you, you know, it's weird because it's like you guys still have a connection. That's sketchy. You guys still have a connection. Okay. And he still thinks about you, like he still misses you. And it's like, whoa, like he moved on quick, but I think he just needed somebody to like, as a rebound almost, to like distract himself from his current pain, which is rebound. But I think the reason why he like hasn't reached back, I think he just doesn't know how to handle his emotions. But at the same time, I think the reason for your split, and you know, this must resonate with you, otherwise it's not going to be a true reading, right? But I think the reason for your split was because there was some stagnation happening in the relationship that just needed to go bye-bye. It sounded like I was talking to a kid, but there's a lot happening right now where people are letting go of the old so that they can let in the new ascension light, so to speak, so that you can ascend to a lighter frequency. So I think that the breakup was a preparatory thing for you to advance to the next light body. Does that make sense to you, Purple Light? And a way for you to not think about this relationship so much anymore is to develop an exercise routine. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go to the gym. And the gym is open where I am, but I don't recommend you going to the gym because that just looks like a horrible place to, you know, attract the virus. Yes, makes perfect sense. Okay, good. Do something that makes you feel light inside, okay? Because you're really preparing for a new light body, and for you to develop an exercise routine where you feel good inside and happier, I think it's going to help. Purple Light says, I'm trying to heal past pain and ascend. Then yeah, it's totally happening. It's manifesting for you. Okay? Yeah, the connection is heavy for sure. I know it's really complicated, especially when he still has his connection towards you, but I think it's I think that the Leo season and the ascension stage that everybody is in right now is going to help you to let go of that a lot more. Okay, so you might still be thinking about him even after you've gone through the ascension process, but you will always be inviting more light into your light body more easily, even because of Leo season. And as more light comes in, you'll start to make amends with the past. And it might still be painful, and that's where you might need therapy or journaling or something like that, but it'll be easier for you to heal from. I mean, it's not, so she says, should I let go of him? I'm not saying that you should just like cut it off, because that's hard, I think that the exercise program is just going to help you to let go. Okay. And letting go is about how you do it. So just because I say let go, just don't let go for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so my vibe says, will I ever get my desired face and body by the subliminal I use right now? Okay, shit, okay. I'm sorry if that was rude that I was laughing. It just felt like me stepping into your emotional body. You're welcome, Purple Heart. Me stepping into your emotional body took me like, whoa, like I felt like my sense of self was spinning. So I feel like, let me try to read into, oh, okay. So you've got a huge control thing right now, my vibes. And it's like, you want to control everything so badly that suddenly you don't know how to live in your own reality anymore. I don't know what happened to you, but you are very, very disconnected from your body and your sense of self. You're so disconnected that it's like you think that your thoughts can change the way that you can appear. And I'm not saying that that's not possible, because I don't know if it's possible or not. But I don't think regular people think that. Like, actually, well, maybe in the makeup world, because like personally, when I put on makeup, I'm just like, is this gonna make my cheekbones sharper? But at the end of the day, it's still my face. You know what I'm saying? I think that you need to reground. So I'm not here as an angel reader to answer whether or not your face and body will appear. in the way that you want it to. I'm here to show you what is driving you to think that way, and to bring you back to your real self. So for you, I think that you really need to meditate, because you need to recenter and ground yourself again, okay? I know that this is a very uncertain time, which makes you feel like you have less control of yourself, but I think that this time is also highlighting that you do have an issue with needing to control so much, okay? So meditate, 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 and call in your guides, okay, to help you with your best self. Okay, so Orion, is she still here? Okay, so if Orion isn't here, I'm just gonna go ahead and close it. So everybody, thank you for being here. There's so many people here, it's crazy. It's really nice to see progress, because I remember I started out and there weren't that many people, but now that you guys are here, it's, thanks, thanks for being here and stuff. I'm heart-to-heart readings. I'm an angel reader. I also connect with spirit, and I can talk to animals. So check out my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, for my blogs and for my services. If any of you guys need some help with healing from pet grief, I do have a service for that, so check it out. And oh yeah, and I need to advertise my services because they told me to do that right now. So one question for per question reading is $8. 2 questions is $12. An hour reading live chat, you and I, just like this, is $100. And my pet services are 30 minutes for $60 if you want to talk to a current or a past pet. I also do lost pet readings and that pet grief thing that I was talking about, which is like an email kind of communication thing. So thank you guys for being here. Check out my recent YouTube video about moon readings for current and future mothers. Okay? All right. Bye. Thanks, guys.